individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. For more information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthus, you can find it at the website, parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
Listeners should be aware that the following program contains language and audio images which may be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's loving high school. He's out there blocking for JV. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you get released. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know.
It's time to holler down the pipe chase and rattle them bars, because we're going to do a prison show for you right here at beautiful old, historic old, exciting new KPFT Houston, from the heart of Montrose, where we all hope tomorrow will be a better day.
Dreams, I can see your freedom, I will hold you once more. To the men with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This ain't my love. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. Prison radio.
Did I already make a boo-boo, David, with my pen?
I could hear it on the mic.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was being Dewey.
Yes, you were. He looked over like, what the hell are you doing? Well, welcome to the Prison Show. Tonight is Friday, May. Oh, my God. March the 20th. Friday, March the 20th. And David didn't put the date on my thing.
It's on Facebook.
It's on Facebook.
Yep. I can't fit it in the square with the date and get all the information for you.
Ah, okay. Okay, well, we know it is March the 20th, because I've been at work all day and I know it's March the 20th. So, how did my earphones just go out? What the hell?
Well, we can hear you talking, so.
You can hear me talking?
We can hear you.
We can hear you, yes. So, we have the privilege of having 3RD on the show tonight. We have Ray Penn on the show tonight. Both of those, both Dennis and Ray are calling in, and we have Terry Peden. He's in the studio tonight.
Live action.
Live. And Linda and I, now, what did I say?
Yes,
Turn your Linda and I are in the studio also. We're going to do our segment, and we're going to fight with our pens. I bought these pens, and she's got a cat, and I've got a unicorn, so we're going to fight when she's up there.
She's got a what? That's not what she said.
No, that's not what she said. Miss Little, innocent angel Linda did not say. Yeah.
I am an angel. She is an angel.
She is an angel. Death row angel.
Y'all just don't know.
But that's not what she's got in her hand.
No, and that's not what she said either. I wish y'all could hear her little innocent. Yeah, okay. All right.
Carly B.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to doing it. Dennis 3RD Richardson is on the phone. He's also author of the Prison survival guide, and the songwriter of Commissary is Necessary, which she was grabbing something. Anyway, we're going to hear Commissary is Necessary later on. But Dennis, you're on the line, aren't you?
Commissary, necessary, trying to find out, read PSG, how you living your best life and your people find out. Book a visit, write a letter, ain't gonna hurt to take some time, right? Hey, shout out to the Prison Show, the greatest show on earth. Danny, Linda, Cowboy Dave, thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for being on the show tonight.
Yes, it's a blessing, I'm here.
You're here, yes. So what do you have for us tonight? Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
First of all, the world may know me as 3RD, the rap artist, the founder of Houston Hip Hop News media platform out of Houston. I was a game changer. Before it was podcast, before y'all had any of this other stuff, it was Houston Hip Hop News. I was traveling around the world getting exclusive footage, doing exclusive interviews on an A-list of celebrities all around the world. I was in the streets spamming slab cars, the H-Town culture, and putting it on the websites and the social media, and it was going viral. But then, boom, out of nowhere, God had a divine assignment for me, and I became an incarcerated author because he had a mission for me to come down here and wake up the people that was living in the graveyard that had a lot of potential that he still wanted to use. And now I'm the author of Prison Survivor Guide, the book, the first incarcerated author to ever be on 1 million cabinets in 45 states. Nationwide, thanks to Edovo. That's me.
That is you. Yes, indeed. So what gave you the inspiration to write that book? Obviously, you're in prison, but did you see the need from others around you?
Well, like I was saying, I was led by the Holy Spirit, and he wouldn't leave me alone, so I had to be obedient. One day, I was sitting in the day room, and God just kept on saying, write the book, write the book. Everywhere I turn around, write the book, write the book. I'm like, what? Write the book? I already wrote some books. He said, no, write the book. So it's a sign that's sitting in the day room, and he said, look at that sign. I said, the sign it's about staying hydrated during the summertime. And it says Survivor Guide. He said, that's the name of it. I said, Survivor Guide? He said, Prison Survivor Guide. Then I say, what am I write about? He say, I already put you through what you need to write about. You already seeing what you need to write about. So I was like, oh my. So I said, you know what? I'm going to be obedient. I'm going to write it. So I was inspired to write it, and once I wrote it, I understand the reason why. Because it's a quote that I came up with. Great people do great things, no matter their circumstances or location. And I want to wake everybody up with this Prison Survivor Guide and pull the greatness up out of you. For anyone that's in the sound of my voice, this right here is for you tonight. I represent us, the ones who have been counted out, the people that they forgot about, the ones they do dirt on and lied on, facing the unjust system. I'm doing this for us.
Wow, you're enthusiastic. Very enthusiastic. I like it. Do people approach you while in prison and say, hey, I read your book?
Oh my God, I'm talking about the numbers is doing crazy numbers on the dashboard for Edovo. It's just like out of control. It's like people are coming up and say, oh man, I appreciate you, because I have people in there, because a lot of people, they may feel like, what I need to read the Prison Survivor Guide for. So I was like, man, do you get it? No, it's more than the Prison Survivor Guide. It's testimonies what I've been through. It got solutions. It got good people in there that's speaking about it. I got people that was on death row that done more than 30 years that seen the penitentiary flip here and there and everywhere, and they're giving you words of encouragement, wisdom, and knowledge. So when they come up to me, they're like, thank you for this book, man. We needed this. And I encourage anyone today that haven't read it, you need to read it. It's going to be a life changer.
And what about your song? I know I love your song. A lot of people love it. But Do people approach you about that song, Commissary's Necessary?
Oh, they love it. They love it. They love it. And I must give all respect and love to my daughter, 713L Rich. She is a fantastic rap artist. I am so proud of her. She's ahead of her time, but I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret. She don't want nobody to know, but she's behind all this. She the one that did the artwork for me. She the one that, you know what I'm saying, do all the promotions, the graphics. I'm talking about, she's ahead of her time, and I want to bring this to everyone's attention about this song. You know what I'm saying? You know, the system was made to divide us away from our families and everything. And my daughter, and we are showing them that, hey, y'all can keep that bond alive. So I wrote the hook. The Spirit came to me, and she wrote them incredible 16 bars, and she is killing it. If you haven't heard the PSG anthem, you need to hear it. It's all on digital platforms, and also you can go to July the 11th, 2025 on Edovo if you're incarcerated and see my beautiful, wonderful daughter do great things.
She really is. She was on the show not too long ago, singing that song. Man, she was good. I gotta hand it to her. She was good. So, what do you have planned next? What is on your agenda next?
My agenda next that I got for these people, I want to test their IQ. I want to help them out. Like I say, my job is come down here and make these people great. I understand I must be the light in the darkness, and I want to make these people great. I want these people to be awakened. So I have the Prison Survival Workbook that is about to come to Edovo, and it's a course that's going to see how much did you learn, test your IQ. Are you really down here prison survival, or are you really wasting time? So I want to pull the greatness out of these people, and also the audio book is coming to Edovo as well, and it's very great. So I got a lot of things up my sleeve, because one thing I'm not going to do, they tried to count me out, they tried to bury me alive and spread lies on me. So what I am doing is waking up the masses, and I want to fulfill them with this greatness so I can see them be great, and that's what's going to make me happy as I overturn my wrongful conviction.
So you said the Prison Survival Guide workbook?
Yes, the Prison Survival Guide workbook. Well, actually, it's called the Prison Survival Workbook. The manuscript is being edited by University of Southern California right now. So it should be done in a month or two, and it's going to be great.
I'm sure it will. And you also said that Edovo's going to have your book, audiobook?
Yes, the audio book is going to be on Edovo. It was narrated by Elizabeth Hobday. She's over there out of state and got a degree in theater arts, and she's very great on what she's done.
Well, that's exciting. I'm sure a lot of people are can't wait for that. I can't wait for that either, because, we can listen to it too.
Right. This is what I want to tell everyone in the sound of my voice that's out there. I really want you to dig deep into yourself, wherever you at, and ask yourself how you spending your 24 hours in a cell or in prison. It's time to wake up and show the world that you're great. It's already sad when we go to jail, we become dead to the world. So living in a dead mind state, that is terrible. And you are proving the system right. So I want you to get up, and I want you to brush it off, and don't look like what you're going through, or don't smell like what you're going through, and be great at what you do. Whatever your talent is, whatever your gift is. Because I'm going to tell you this here. As I do all these great things with Prison Survival Guide and writing these books, you could do great things too, whatever it may be. Because you'll never know what I'm going through, because I just went through a tragic in my life. But you can't tell for the simple fact, I want to help you and pull you into your life. And that's the one that's sitting in the cell that's listening to this today. But I say this, December the 17th, 2025, I was at the Mike Barber Ministry event. He had came down here, and he was being honored by all the big dogs for his 40th anniversary. And I was looking at them and his family and friends, everybody celebrating, and I felt some kind of way, because I'm supposed to be out celebrating victory with my family and everything. But then at the same time, that night, I had a bad feeling in my heart as I sit there watching him and his family and their family and the big dogs. My son, he's 17 years old, I had just talked to him earlier that morning, and I was encouraging and influencing him on how to be great, as I'm telling y'all today. But my 17-year-old son was working at McDonald's in Victoria, Texas. And as he was working, he was getting off that night, the same night I was out there rooting for Mike Barber and his family. My son was just getting off of work at McDonald's, riding a bike. He had just bought a bike because he was trying to save money, because Uber was eating all his money up, and he trying to save money to buy him a car. But as he was leaving McDonald's, working hard, he got ran over by a car. And the car left him in the streets for dead, and another car ran them over. My son died that night, and I got the terrible news, and it hurted me. It broke my heart, because I couldn't be there for my daughters. I couldn't be there for my family, my mother, their mother, and he had so much potential, and I just broke down until it was come to a point that it was hard to put me back together, because I lost someone dear and near, a child, a son at that, my only son, and it hurted me so much, and as I think about it now, it's so hard. But I just want to encourage every person out there, never stop being a parent just because you're in jail. I put in so much work, even on the blue phone, on the tablets, behind the walls.
And Dennis, I'm sorry, we have to cut you off, because they're yelling at me that I need to cut you off. I'm so sorry about your loss.
Our condolences.
Yes, and I really hope we can have you on the show again soon.
Indeed. Okay. I would like everybody to go follow Prison Survivor, go out on IG, and shout out to everybody that shows support to me. It's blessings and loves, and thanks for having me.
Thank you, Dennis. You have a great weekend.
Great.
Bye-bye.
The caller has hung up.
All right. That was... Okay, now we have Ray Penn. He is the brother to Allen Lynn Penn, who has been stuck in an Arkansas prison since 1983. Watch Arkansas Nightmare of Injustice, a story on YouTube with police corruption, betrayal, greed, and murder. How are you, Ray?
I'm doing great. How are you, Danny? And thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for being here. So, tell us about your story.
Well, first of all, I want to tell you that Alan told me to tell you that your smile is intoxicating and that your laughter is contagious. He wanted me to tell you that.
well, thank you. Thank you.
And is David there?
Yeah, he's here.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
David, thank you for all that you do for the people in prisons and things. You are truly a saint in God. And may God bless you, brother.
Thanks, brother.
Well, I have a true life story that I want to share with your listeners and with this station. It's a story of murder, police corruption, greed, betrayal, survival, and hope. Hope that something like this would never, ever happen again. We call it Arkansas Nightmare of Injustice, the Allen Lynn Penn story. My brother Allen Lynn Penn has been incarcerated for 43 years for a crime he was falsely accused of. And we believe after your listeners hear our five-part series on YouTube channel that the nation and the whole world will believe it too. I want everyone right now that's listening to your show right now to pull up their computer, iPhone, cell phone, and go to their YouTube channel and type in hashtag I am Allen Lynn Penn and watch this incredible story. But be ready to be angry, sad, disappointed on how the justice system failed my brother. He's an innocent man. And his case represents a profound injustice involving police misconduct, systematic failure. It's very important to share the truth so we can secure a new trial for him. It's been 43 years of this nightmare started. And I need my brother home. I just lost my other brother the other day. And I'm staying strong for Allen. Here's a short version of Arkansas Nightmare and Justice, what happened on that tragic and fateful night. It's February the 8th, 1983, on a very cold Tuesday morning. A black male entered the Delta service station on Roosevelt and Dr. Martin Luther King Drive in Little Rock, Arkansas at approximately 2:58 a.m. and went into the cashier booth, produced a 12-gauge shotgun, and demanded money. The store clerk, Anthony Faraday, reached in the drawer and gave it to him. And the would-be robber ran out of the booth and tried to exit the building, but Mr. Faraday had electronically locked him in. He started shooting up the store and in the process shot a single shot through the glass portion of the cashier booth, striking him in the face. According to a witness, James Frank, the robber shot at the glass window portion and tried his best to get out. He then ran to the back of the store, found a big glass window. He grabbed a gasoline can to window and climbed out of a 4-foot-tall shelf, leaving DNA, blood, and fingerprints everywhere. Terry Dwayne Ford found a police officer and told him he believed that my brother was involved and he should be checked out. Allen told me he believed that Terry was shifting the blame away from himself. Within hours, my mom awoke my brother and his girlfriend, Cynthia Gray, and informed him that the Little Rock police was there. Allen was arrested in the presence of my mom, girlfriend, and my brother, William, and they kept asking him, what did he do? He's been here almost all night. None of these witnesses was called to testify by Allen's court-appointed attorney. At the Little Rock police station, my brother was given several tests that morning. He was checked for injuries. The first officer, a female by the name of Valerie State, arrived at the scene. She told investigators that she found blood on the broken window and on the ground. He was checked and he had no injuries. He was also checked for powder burn and gunshot residue. This test was proved negative. He was also tested for traces of metal on his hands and his face. This test was deemed inconclusive. The final test, he was placed in the lineup where he was the number 2 man in the lineup. There's a picture of this lineup on the video. He is the number 2 man in that lineup. There is 2 witnesses to the crime, 2 witnesses who observed a suspicious-looking person before the crime. None of these witnesses could place Allen at the scene that morning. After hours of being grilled by the detectives and Detective Larry Jones, Larry Dunton, my mom's house was being searched. Allen's room was searched. The alley behind the house was searched. They turned up nothing. He was released that morning. Note, the initial description of the robber was 6 feet, medium built, 155 pounds, light in complexion, wearing a floppy hat, a tan sport coat, and a dark pants. My brother at the time was 5'9", midnight black, 129 pounds. And if you want verification of that, you can see the police report. 2 days later, Anthony Faraday died of his injury, leaving police with no clues of the identity of the prep. 2 days later after that, a $6,000 reward was offered. I know that don't seem like a lot right now, but we added that up, and that would come to close to $11,000 today in money. A neighbor by the name of Frank Dino told investigators that he watched my brother rob the Delta, but only a few hours later he recanted and said he lied, never showing up for any hearings or the trial. Detective Jones convinced another witness to change his mind. On September 21st, 1983, my brother was convicted of capital murder. Bailey received $6,000. Approximately 1 year a man in prison wrote a sworn affidavit claiming responsibility for the robbery and the murder of Anthony Faraday. The Supreme Court of Arkansas sent Allen's case back, but at the hearing, the man pled the Fifth Amendment. Clearly, he was threatened by investigators or officers. We need help. We need help for Allen. We have to. I get choked up just thinking about it because, 43 years is just a long time, even if you're guilty. But my brother's innocent. And then in 1989, a federal judge called my brother's attorneys to answer why none of his alibi witnesses were called to testify. This time, Cynthia and my brother testified, but it was a little too late. I don't know all the things of this story. I only can go by what I've read, and I can only go by what my brother told me. But the state of Arkansas, as of this show, is still refusing to release all the fingerprints or the bloody glass that were found on electronic data. My brother doesn't have anyone to help. Our family turned their back on him years ago. I did at first, but I'm here now. I'm old, sickly, and just one person. My children doesn't even know him or their children. What if this was your brother, father, uncle, grandfather? How would you feel? 43 years, I keep pounding on that because I want our listeners to understand that my brother wasn't just, anybody. It wasn't like he was just somebody running the streets. My brother could have been anything. He's a singer. He writes music. He writes poems. He was a DJ when all this stuff happened. Yeah, he was a street, what they call a street punk. But, he wasn't nobody that could actually murder someone. Just look at that picture. If you get a chance to look at that photograph, look at his face. It's the picture that they took of the lineup that morning.
Well, Ray, I pulled up, I Googled his name, and you know what, Allen, you have a very nice smile, and it's contagious also. How can someone, well, of course, we're going to share the video on YouTube. We're going to make sure we get that out. But if someone wants to write to you directly, how do they do that, Ray?
They can write me directly or text me at this number, or, they can send a message to the Midwest Innocent Project because they were supposed to have picked up my brother's case 5 or 6 years ago, and they went through all the things, but they still hadn't sent lawyers or anything. Or I really would like for people to type in the Humans of St. Quentin. They have a phone number. It's 415-295-7134. Also, there's a guy in another city in Arkansas they can contact. He's a private investigator, and his number is 501-554-519. Or contact my brother, which is more appropriate because he can really tell people what's going on. All they have to do is download the Security Tech app. His number is 081365.
Well, we appreciate you being on, Ray, and I'm sorry about the loss of your other brother. And please give Allen our best, and great big hugs to both of you, okay?
All right, Dan, and he's gonna really like that you said he had a good smile too, because he told me personally that he couldn't wait to meet you and David because, for you to be a death row, angel and really care and position, that shows a lot about your heart and the type of person that you are.
Well, thank you so much, Ray, and I hope you have a great weekend.
You too, and tell David I said thank him for everything, and I hope and pray that people will, watch the video, because we need the video to go viral. If we get the video to go viral, that's when we can get him some help.
Well, we're definitely going to attempt that. Thank you so much, Ray. Have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you, Danny.
Bye-bye, Ray.
Bye, Ray.
Bye, David.
All right. Now we have Mr. Terry Peden, attorney at law.
That's all the intro I get.
That's it. That's all you get.
Dog, it's a rough crowd in here tonight. No, I'm playing. As always, thank you to the Prison Show. Greatly appreciate the opportunity, as always, to come in and speak. I am an attorney. I'm an educator. I got a whole bunch of different titles. And if you didn't know, I do a lot of parole work here in Texas, also licensed in Alabama. That's another situation. Free all the guys in Alabama. But as far as in Texas, that is my primary practice area. I just want to talk about something that, for the majority of our listeners, you're in prison, right? Especially the viewers, you're in prison. But I want to look forward to your future. And let's talk about getting a passport. Let's talk about traveling outside the United States. So if you can, close your eyes.
I can do that now.
Yeah. Close your eyes and just try to go on this ride with me, and let's get up out them prison walls. But in all seriousness, I want to talk about the process of getting a passport. If you're on parole and you want to see the world a little bit. So just because you have a felony on your record doesn't mean that you can't travel internationally. So why travel? For one, because you're in prison now. You've been to prison. You went through that hard time. So I think you deserve to see the world. I think you deserve to travel outside of the country that might be the only place you've ever known. And like one of my favorite rappers, Nipsey Hussle, said, once you travel the world, you're not returning the same. I believe that. I live by that. I know that to be true over and over again. So I wish that for all of our listeners. Another key thing about traveling, it allows you to take a break, to refresh, to get inspired, and to feel foreign. So a lot of times people only been in one country their whole lives. They only know what it feels like to be in your own country, versus when you step outside of what you know in your comfort zone. I believe that it unlocks certain things and ultimately makes you a better person to be able to travel. Also, learning a language. So I'll get into my story in a bit, but if you've been practicing a language, I know some guys in there, y'all probably learning all types of language. You got some little time on your hands, you trying to learn Swedish. Some of y'all got Swedish girlfriends. Y'all got wives over in Norway and pen pal girlfriend, wives all over the world. So hey man, you need to learn the language, and then you need to go over there with Ivanka, and you need to learn to talk Ivanka language and just give it a try. I think you might enjoy it. But as far as like being here in the United States, we're in Texas. If you're bilingual and you speak English and Spanish, that tremendously increases your opportunities for employment, to do more business, just because you can communicate with a person in their native language. Even if you never graduate to a level of speaking that language perfectly, you can still conduct business, you can hold casual conversation, you can build and develop relationships, and I think that's a good thing. So a bit about my story. I grew up, my mother was a parole attorney. Had a tremendous practice here in Texas. And for Texas listeners, y'all know who I am. I've come on the show many times, but I know we're gaining more and more viewers, and the prison show is growing. So if I'm being a bit redundant, just understand where I'm coming from. But my mother, Tammy Peden, was a tremendous attorney. Had a volume parole practice here in Texas, and many times as a kid she would give me her letters that people wrote to her in Spanish, and I would translate those letters and help her with her business. And I always felt like that was cool, and then just having the ambition of, hey, I want to take this business and grow it. So I figured, with my mother only knowing English, if I learn Spanish and we both know English, then we can help a lot more people, we can do a lot more business, and just improve the situation. So I always took Spanish in school, middle school 2 years, I think high school 2 years, college took it for some time, but you're learning the same thing over and over again. So I always had a desire to want to travel the world, move somewhere in Latin America, and become totally fluent in Spanish, and ultimately that's what I ended up doing. I stopped playing college football. I gave up my last year of eligibility to play, and I only had a couple classes left. Finished up, and then I got a teach English as a second language, TESL license. Excuse me. And the program I went with had a job placement. So the job placement gave me my first opportunity in Guatemala. Then that kind of spilled over into Panama. So I used education and teaching as my vehicle to be able to pick up the language by traveling internationally. And to this day, I had a client today who didn't speak English. I spoke Spanish, he spoke Spanish, and I was able to help him and represent him in court. So language is definitely a powerful tool, and it can benefit you to know more than one language. So getting to the nitty-gritty on the passport. So the U.S. State Department is in charge of issuing passports, not your state. So it's not Texas, California, Georgia, any of the individual states. It's the federal government, the U.S. State Department. So you can get your passport, but you're being on parole or probation or having a bond condition that restricts your travel can prevent you from traveling abroad. Nonetheless, you can get the passport. You can at least apply for the passport. And if you do try to sneak out the back door because you got parole over your head, you're probably going to get stopped at the airport, and that's probably going to lead to your parole or probation getting revoked. So I wouldn't try to pull a quick one because TSA is really not playing, and I wouldn't want that for you. So, Now, obtaining a passport doesn't guarantee you entry into whatever country you're trying to go to. So you get a passport here in the U.S. and say you want to go to Australia. Just because you got a U.S. passport doesn't mean that Australia is going to accept you. It's a two-way street, right? You get the passport, you apply for a visa, which we'll get into next, but you apply for the visa, and then that country can accept or reject you. It used to be for the vast majority of countries, us as United States citizens or U.S. passport holders, we could basically buy our ticket, fly all the way there, and when we got to the airport, the customs would stamp it. That's why you hear people talk about stamps on the passport. That's actually your visa. So it's a document in there that says, hey, this person has 60 days, 90 days, 120 days to come here as a tourist, as a student, whatever it might be. Usually it's going to be a tourist visa. And then after that time, they have to leave. And that stamp in your passport is going to have a date. So if you ever get stopped by police, or when you're, having interaction or about to leave the country or something, they'll check and see if you overstayed your visa. So that's how that works. Again, just to give you an example, you want to go to Morocco, you apply for the visa to go to Morocco, you buy your ticket, apply for the visa. Morocco can accept you and say, yeah, we'll let you come. When you get here, you're good. Or they'll tell you, we deny your visa and you can't come to Morocco. So do a little research on wherever it is you want to travel, and then go through the process to make sure that you're not going somewhere and then you get stuck in the airport and have to fly right back home. So now, cases and situations that can block the issuance of a passport. The number one crime that comes up if you're if you're convicted of international drug trafficking. So international drug trafficking is a buzzword. And yeah, if you were doing it big like that, Playboy, I don't think they want you coming around. So I think that's kind of the logic on that. Like, yeah, we don't know. He kind of know where the plug's at. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, back child support. Some of y'all, you went away when Mikey Jr. was 2 months old. And Mikey Jr.'s 26 years old. And you still owe that child support, that back child support. So having back child support can definitely prevent you from having a passport granted, issued to you. Also, being on parole can be an impediment. Shout out to Cowboy Dave. Not on parole, he can travel all around the world, huh? Okay. And then also having active warrants or as a condition of your bond. So the whole concept on bond, if y'all think back to the court process, is that basically you're going to put up some money. You're going to put up some money as an assurance that when it's time to come to court, you're not going to get on a plane and fly to Thailand. Okay? So that said, having an active case could definitely prevent you from having a passport issued. And then, I'm sorry, y'all. I got this microphone. My phone is locked up on me, and I'm so close to the microphone because I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. I want you to hear what I'm saying, man. I want you to hear me, man. Do you hear me? Can you hear what I'm saying? Okay. Know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean. Okay, if you can't leave the U.S., let's say you can't leave the U.S. for one reason or another, I have some alternatives, man. You can still see the beautiful white sand beaches of the Caribbean. You can go see Asia. You know, you can go to Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands, Guam, Hawaii, all these beautiful places within the continental United States. So if it's not quite time for you to be able to travel internationally, you can't get that passport because you're still on parole, try one of these other locations. And, you know, watching the news last week, Donald Trump said he's going to take Cuba. So if he just take Cuba, then you pretty much got all of Cuba. That's the biggest island in the whole Caribbean. Now, I hope he don't take Cuba, but if he does, ain't no telling what's going to happen next week.
It'd be some good cigars.
Yeah, we have a lot of good cigars. It will be some upsides, but I hope he doesn't do it, but in any event.
You did get me started. Don't.
Yeah.
Going.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep it rolling. But, and also in the future, say you get off a parole, you finish up your time, you get your passport, you find another country, and that country presents an opportunity for you to become a dual citizen. I think that's tremendous, man. You went from being in a prison cell and just trying to get your freedom back to maybe one day even becoming a dual citizen and traveling the world internationally. So just have some hope for yourself. If you have a finish line, know that you're going to get there. If the finish line is way far away, or if you don't have one, just have hope that one will appear for you. So if you want to get free, call THP. That's me, 334-544-9471, 334-544-9471. Parole all across the United. Well, not all across. I got some. Let me just shut up, because I told Dave I wasn't gonna come up here. I'm working on some stuff right now, and I don't want to talk before prematurely. So, hey, if you're in Texas, you need parole representation, holla at me. If one of your loved ones had a car accident or injury case, holla at your boy too. I'll make something shake. Anyway, thank you to the Prison Show, and much love. Free the guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for the pizza.
Yeah, thank you for the pizza. Yeah,
I do what I can.
Yeah.
Domino's y'all need to get out of prison, man. Domino's got a mean special going on right now, man. They got 7 toppings, large pizza for $9.99, man. You wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, and
you wouldn't believe it.
Linda's coming for more pizza. Oh, no, she's coming for her segment.
Linda's coming to get some of the pizza.
Some more pizza.
No, I already ate a piece.
All right, so now it's time for Linda and I. So Linda's coming in. He wanted to record you too, Linda.
Oh, we did.
All right, so good evening, everyone on Texas Death Row and everyone else listening. Cedric Ricks was executed on March the 11th. Last week, Gloria read his last statement. But if you would like a copy, let Linda or I know, and we will definitely get it to you. According to the custodial death report from the Texas Attorney General, TDCJ has reported 172 deaths since January 1st. Now, I looked this number up around noon, so it could have increased since noon, but 172 deaths since January 1st. And you can see the same thing that I am seeing, like I tell you every week. Go to the Custodial Death Report website. It's updated every workday, throughout the day, all day. So these numbers change all day. County information is there too, so your individual county jails are there too. Transparency matters. Accountability matters. Pay attention, ask questions, and speak up. And like my friend Leroy says, no voice is too small. Right now, there are 3 scheduled executions in Texas and 14 across the United States between now and the end of 2026, according to the Death Penalty Information Center. There have been 4 executions this year, with 3 being, that is not correct. My bad. There are 5 executions, I believe, and 3 being in Florida. If you are looking for action beyond showing up, head over to the Death Penalty Action website. They have petitions for across the United States, including federal. deathpenaltyaction.org. The next execution scheduled in Texas are James Broadnax. He is scheduled for April the 30th and is out of Dallas County. James, You have a firecracker on your side. She is getting your story out. Just know that. Your story is getting out. Edward Busby is scheduled for May the 14th and is out of Tarrant County. John Rubio is scheduled for November the 12th and is out of Cameron County. Rodney Reed, once again, you were scheduled for conference at the Supreme Court today, March the 20th. In case you're keeping track, again, this is the 15th time you've been scheduled for conference since September the 29th. Not sure if we will have a decision yet, but you were scheduled for today. Charles Flores, on March the 6th, you filed your petition at the Supreme Court coming out of the CCA. James Broadnax, on March the 9th, Jacques Webster filed a brief amicus curiae. The DA filed a brief in opposition on March 9th, and then Eric Nielsen filed an amici curiae on the same date, all at the Supreme Court. Otis McCain, you were docketed at the Supreme Court on March the 18th, coming out of the CCA. Amos Wells, you are scheduled for conference at the Supreme Court on March the 27th, coming out of the Fifth Circuit. Eric Williams, on March the 9th, you filed your reply at the District Court. Willie Jenkins, on March the 10th, you filed a joint motion for scheduling order at the District Court. Jerry Elders, on March the 12th, your case was set for submission on April 15th at the CCA. Robert Satterfield, I am sure by now you know about your attorney. He is on notice of failure to timely file your direct appeal brief in your case. He is ordered to appear before the CCA on April 15th. I hope they keep you updated, but we will definitely try to keep you updated on that. William Davis, on March the 12th, the CCA affirmed the trial court's judgment of conviction and sentence of death. Robert Will, on March the 13th, the state filed a few motions at the district court: motion to dismiss, motion for order to show cause, and opposition to sealed motion. Eugene Broxton, on March the 16th, the state filed a motion for an extension at the district court, which was granted on March the 18th. Facundo Chavez, you filed your post-argument brief at the CCA on March the 16th. Dexter Johnson, Judge Bennett administratively closed your case at the district court on March the 18th. You're headed back to trial court. Fidencio Valdez, Philo, on March the 19th, you filed your response at the district court. And as a reminder, I do not check the trial courts. But if you would like me to, I definitely will. I've been checking a few for a number of people. Some of the smaller counties do not have that information online, however. And another reminder, we are not attorneys at all. I just say what I see. Or say what Linda sees. One or the other. We say what we see. And Linda got another poem today.
I got a poem and I got.
Is it about
birthdays.
her feet?
No.
There's no feet today. You got to get up towards the mic, Linda.
Okay. I've got birthdays for April. Clarence Jordan, April 6th.
That didn't work. Come on. Hold the mic like you're singing.
You might need to turn it a little bit because she's speaking across it instead of into it.
You got to speak into it. Like Terry was doing. He was all up in there like that.
Harvey Irvin and Eric Williams, April the 7th.
Woohoo!
Howard Guidry, April the 15th. Richard Vasquez, April 17th. Ronald Pribble, April 18th.
Woohoo!
Ronald Hamilton, April 21st. And Ariel Escobar, April 23rd.
Woohoo! There's a lot. I know a lot of people in April. Wow.
Yeah. And I have a poem from Edward Lyon at the All Red Unit. That's where he's at now. A day in the life of a Texas prisoner. The morning sun had risen high, illuminating all. The rifle-toting guard up high saw the convict's stall. The tractor parked beside the fence with trailers hooked thereto. There's seats for 14 men askance. I barely can see you. It's time for work. Call at the pen. Host squad turning out. If any miss that call they send, when punished they will pout. When seated in the trailers all are ready for the day, the guards will holler out the call, let's go cut the hay. Amid the heat and dust and dirt, those hoe squads labor on. Sweat has soaked all through their shirts, been working since the dawn. The guards all yell and holler out, now swing you Aggies high. Hard labor's what we're all about, the prisoners heave a sigh. A 6-hour day goes on for near about 12 or so it seems. The squads all stay in step for fear of the big-mouthed guards' loud screams. So when this long day's finally over, it showers cold and stop. I'm wishing I was back in Dover 'cause I'm too tired to shop. It's Commissary Day, you see, with money on my books. I want to go buy things I need. They sell to all us crooks. Come round about at 9 o'clock. It's getting time for bed, 'cause host squad work will never stop. I've got to rest my head.
Very
I like
nice.
that, yes.
Yeah, very nice. So, there was a press release on March the 17th. The Department of Justice proposed a rule to more quickly achieve justice in state death penalty cases. Attorney General Pam Bondi announced that the Justice Department has proposed a rule that will empower states to streamline federal habeas review of capital cases. These reforms will reduce by years the period between conviction and execution in state capital cases. Of course, we knew this was coming, but because it was signed. This proposed rule will help states achieve the promise of swift and effective justice for victims of capital crimes, said Attorney General Pamela Bondi. We are fulfilling the Department of Justice's commitment to restoring the death penalty as the ultimate punishment for the worst criminals in America. She works for one of the worst criminals. Whoops. Okay.
Don't do that. He is our president. We have to respect him.
Not I. Anyway, but yes, because of the executive order promoting Trump's January 20th executive order restoring the death penalty and promoting public safety, and its mandate to ensure that the laws that authorize capital punishment are respected and faithfully implemented. Man, I want to...
Be nice, Danny, be nice.
Well, yeah, but they're expediting our guys, our men and women. They're going to be... now, if you would like this... information, I will be more than happy to send it. I have posted it on the Death Penalty Angels, Texas Death Row Angels page and the Prison Show's page. So, heads up, go on there and look or let us know. And we will send it. I will be more than happy to send it to you if you want to see it. So you can get aggravated just like me. And today is our... Are you sure it's our...
Yep.
It's our 46th...
46.
The Prison Show's...
1980, March 20th.
Yeah, today's the Prison Show's 46th birthday.
Happy birthday
Happy
to us.
birthday. And it's the 56th birthday of KPFT.
They got a big shindig going on. They're going to have like crawfish and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Woohoo! Woohoo! But it's our 46th birthday.
And we have a listener whose birthday it is. Rebecca Deanna Reeves. Happy birthday.
Ah, happy birthday. Woohoo!
Woohoo. She's on the chat window.
Oh, hey. Happy birthday.
She asked what prison we're in. I made parole.
What prison we're in?
Yeah. Well, thankfully, Linda, sometimes I question whether or not she should be in prison, but she's not in prison. I question it.
Poor Linda.
I I got her pen and she didn't bring it in here.
No,
Oh, yes,
I got it.
You've been playing with my pen?
Well, that's not what I was playing with, but okay.
Fighting. See? I got her the cat and mine the unicorn. And yes.
Dee Dee's gonna be jealous. See the little thing there? You gotta twit it back and forth with your thumb. That's what she said.
That's horrible. Horrible. Are you going to play Commissary?
Commissary. Necessary. Yep. I promised him I would. Here it comes. You ready?
I'm ready.
If you got people that's locked up, put some money on their books. Know what I'm talking about? Because commissary is very necessary. Everybody locked up that can hear me and see me, man. It's a better day out here.
Commissary, necessary. Trying to find out, better read PSV. How you live your best life and your people crying out. Book a visit, write a letter. It's not gonna hurt to take some time out. Commissary, necessary. Trying to find out, better read PSV. How you live your best life and your people crying out. Book a visit. Write a letter, it's not gonna hurt to take some time out. So many young queens get lost in the crowd. That's why third gave you the game, the prison survivor guide. Roll soul like a mainframe, love will get your line. And it might not be no second chance when you crossing that line. Say to you, full of broad off press. Ain't nothing cool by losing time that you can't get back. And when them lights cut out, you gon' see who real. A few letters and calls, but not silent kill. Achieve all you can, don't let time define you. Read books, live spirits, let the mirror remind you. It's a war on the mind, not just for walls. So you gotta stand tall when the free world falls. Keep your soul intact, don't fall for pride. Every move means something, gotta watch both sides. It's more in a verse, a lot of truth that I provide. It's a blueprint, check our prison survival guide. Commissary, necessary. Trying to find out, better read PSV. How you live your best life and your people crying out. Book a visit, write a letter, it's not gonna hurt to take some time out. Commissary, necessary. Trying to find out, better read PSV. How you live your best life and your people crying out. Book a visit, write a letter, it's not gonna hurt to take some time out.
Prison Survival Guide. Written by Prison Survival Guide. Written by Dennis 3RD Richardson.
Mississippi moon, where we'll keep on shining. Mississippi moon, where we'll keep on grinding. Mississippi moon, down in my cold. The Mississippi moon, tonight we get all up. Well, now let me tell you just a little story about them boys. They get all that glory, man, they got that steel. It drip all day. We sell it in the gallons, yeah, we make our pay. I said the Mississippi moon, we keep on shining. The Mississippi moon, well, we'll keep on grinding. Yeah, the Mississippi moon, down in my coat. The Mississippi moon, tonight we get all play. Roll back on woods, yeah, lost slow and steady. Ain't got no schedule, but we stay on that ready. We got big and black and drums down in our trunks. We light them a tires, and boy, them best give up. I said that Mississippi moon, we keep on shining. Mississippi moon, well, we keep on grinding. Mississippi moon, down in my boat. Mississippi moon, tonight we get all up. Hey. Well, look here. Yeah, man in a suit, yeah, he came up to me. He started talking funny like he knew me, man. Then I spit my chew, I looked him in the face. Said, go to hell, cop, 'cause you ain't got no case. I said now Mississippi moon will keep on shining. Mississippi moon will keep on grinding. Mississippi moon down in my cup. Mississippi moon, now we get all up. Well, I said now Mississippi moon, well, we'll keep on shining. Mississippi moon, yeah, we'll keep on grinding. And I said Mississippi moon, down in my cup. Yeah, Mississippi moon, now we get all up. Hey.
You're listening to KPFT Houston. Support for KPFT and The Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Team. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped to represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas, obtain parole, and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. More information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthus, can be found on their website at parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
All right, and we're back, and I need to understand something. Athena got a lot of letters this week, and a couple of them want to buy her shoes.
Remember when she put her feet on the table?
She didn't put. Did you put your feet on the table?
She sure did.
I thought it was just me and Linda.
Yeah. I haven't went back and looked at the video, but I think they saw her tattoo.
Oh. Well, no, the one person saw my tattoo. I know that because they mentioned it. But Linda and I are over here going, we want shoes. I will always accept shoes. Never doubt that. Never doubt that.
You gotta show your toesies.
Well, no.
Get them up there and wiggle them around. I bet you get a pair of shoes.
Linda,
you might get more than that.
Linda, put your foot up here and wiggle it.
I can't lift my leg that high.
You did before?
Oh, yeah, but I hurt for a day.
All right, let's get to some shout-outs. Elise has been waiting for a little while, so let's get to Elise on line 1. Hey, Elise.
Hello, thank you for taking my call. I just wanted to send a quick shout-out to Woody on the Polensky unit. I hope you are doing well. I got your message today. I am happy you had a good visit. I thought you would have a much longer one. I am glad you have more support coming from you and being present for you. Thank you again for your kind words and patience. Stay strong and keep fighting. I will write you soon. Take care. A good weekend and good night, everyone.
Good night, Elise. And now we have Captain Tom.
I'm so sorry. Say it one more time.
Hey, Captain Tom. Hey, Captain Tom, are you there?
Captain Tom.
I'll mark it down. Hold on.
Not sure what happened to Captain Tom.
No.
We'll put him back on hold and we'll figure it out.
Okay.
No, I'm here.
There he is.
He's there.
Right.
Well, why didn't you say something, Captain Tom?
Well, because my microphone was on mute.
Bratmo.
Oh, okay.
What?
Bratmo, B-R-A-T-M-O.
Go ahead.
Hey, same topic, okay?
Sorry.
Anyway, first of all, happy birthday to the Prison Show.
Thank you, Captain Tom.
How's your son, Captain Tom?
Huh?
How's your son?
He's doing a whole lot better.
Good.
Yeah, he, unfortunately, I don't know why, but we got to figure it out. Anyway, let's see. We got Arkansas, Leroy, Doug Armstrong, J.D. Anderson, Clarence Lee Bowman, We got Pete Fines, we got George Johnson, we got John R. Green, we got Stephen Young, we got Terrence Carmichael, we got Mike Dean, Robert Brown, we got Samuel Harris, Robert Harris, Jacob Howard, Peter Torres, Thomas Mitchell, Bob Dunn, Roger Jackson, Bobby Barbara, Charles McKay, Willie Russell, and let's see who else. Mitchell Shelby, and we have Bobby Joe Harper. Also, I'd like to announce that military veteran and also actor icon Chuck Norris passed away yesterday. So our thoughts and prayers for the family. And you can still donate KPFT by going to kpft.org or call 713-526-5738 or text the word GIVE to 713-526-5738. And also, you can become a sustainer. But always don't forget to donate to The Prison Show. I'm Captain Tom. Catch you next week right here at KPFT.
Thank you, Captain Tom. Have a great weekend.
I think he's gone.
I think he's gone. Yeah, that was quick.
Joe,
All right.
Joe's got quick fingers.
Yeah, apparently. All right. Melina. I hope that's the correct. Melina? Hello? Melina?
Hello?
Hey, Melina, go ahead.
Hi, I'd like to give a shout out to Trevor at Robertson Unit. Just want to let you know that we love you, we miss you, we can't wait for you to come home, and that's all.
All right. Well, thank you, Melina.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye-bye. And I want to give a big shout out to our former Officer Thibodeau, because Officer Thibodeau no longer works for TDCJ because he got caught bringing in tobacco wrapped like a burrito. So his burritos were not burritos.
They were still burritos. They were just tobacco burritos.
It's a TDCJ officer.
Oh, an officer, okay.
Yeah, a former officer, because he's no longer employed by TDCJ. And they have, I mean, it is going viral. People are just putting like little AI images of a burrito with tobacco in it, in his face. Officer Thibodeau. Officer Thibodeau. I forgot what unit he works at. Or he worked at. But I guarantee you he's in county jail. Hey, Officer Thibodeau. All right, let's get to Anne. Maybe?
Hello, my sweet honeybee. I can imagine you can use some distraction right now. Hence the shout out. I hope you had a nice day, filled with a little sparkle here and there, nice messages, dreaming away on your favorite music, or just a feel-good workout. I hope the lockdown is over soon. Please maintain your positive mindset. My respect and greatest admiration for the immense strength and self-discipline with which you face the challenges day after day. I feel so blessed that our paths have crossed. You brighten up all my days and you enrich my life enormously. Thanks for being you. I love you deeply. Your water lily. Bye.
Okay. Apparently, it was the Bradshaw unit.
Apparently?
Apparently, it was the Bradshaw unit.
And it said it didn't have the normal Takis. TDCJ burritos usually have Takis in it, it says.
Oh, my God. freaking awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. And he left the burritos in a restroom for them.
Dee Dee and I was driving by the prison over by our house, and some officer pulls out in a Corvette. It's like, how's he afford that?
Yeah, there's no way. No way. There's no way. All right, let's get to Annalisa.
Hello everyone, it's Annalisa. I hope you are doing well. This is my message for my friends. Hello Isidro, ciao amico mio. I hope you are doing well. I hope you have had a good week and I hope you have done something that makes you feel good. Reading, painting. I'm well. Everything is good. I've been busy at work. Finally spring has arrived and there are flowers everywhere. And it's also sunny, still a bit cold sometimes, but spring is finally here. I hope you have a lovely evening, and I send you my warmest wishes and big hugs. Take care, my dear friend. Bye everyone. Take care.
We haven't heard from her in a while, so I'm happy to hear from her.
Yes.
All right, how about Bratmo? Bratmo on line 4. Hey, Bratmo.
Hey guys, I just wanted to call in and say happy birthday to y'all and KPFT.
Well, thank you
I
very
also
much.
wanted to, you're very welcome. I also wanted to say you ladies also look lovely this evening, and God behave. I know it's hard, but behave.
Wait a minute. Here, I'll do it again. You ready?
Yeah.
No.
We're fighting.
Yeah.
But
I got the putty tat.
Yeah.
Oh, of course you do.
Yeah, I'm flicking my thumb across that thing real fast.
That's what she said.
Yes.
Sorry, it runs in the family.
It runs in the family.
Clearly.
But I won't take up too much more of your time. I just want to tell all the listeners out there to keep hope, keep faith. Remember, God is always with you, and family is most important. And I know it's really hard when you're behind them bars, but coming from a daughter of an inmate who has made it and survived Cowboy Days, it can be done. It's hard, but you can do it. So just keep your heads up, and whatever it is, give it to God, and remember, you can only control what you can control.
That's
good advice, yes.
Yeah, good advice.
All right, guys, y'all have a
Don't
great
try and fool
evening.
them with the apple dumpling game.
Oh, God, no. Please don't. Please don't. And whatever you do not have Dad's leftover dumplings, whatever it is. Oh, no.
No.
I haven't cooked those in a long time.
Thank God.
Yeah, Dee Dee cooks dumplings now.
Okay, but hers are way better.
Yeah, well, I hadn't cooked those kind of dumplings in 19 years.
Good. They can stay where they were at.
I'm not sure everybody knows my story. I used to put beer in my dumplings. And every time they'd get kind of dry and you need a little bit more moisture, instead of putting water in them, I'd put beer in them. I was drinking beer, so it was right there. It was real easy. I was 3 sheets to the wind.
Hello? Hello?
Oh.
Oh, somebody put somebody else on air. You put them on air instead of
This
answering the phone. Yep, go like this.
Hang
is
on.
Lydia.
Hey,
That's
Lydia.
Lydia.
Hey.
Yep.
Oh,
I
wait.
put her back on hold.
Well, just go ahead and throw her on.
We'll throw her to the wolves.
Throw her on air. She knows how to handle herself. Hey, Lydia.
Hi, Danny. How are you? I said, wow, yeah, I heard when you put me on, and I said, wow, that was quick. They didn't even ask me for my name.
That was funny.
Yeah. But anyway, I just want to give a shout out to my son and to Big Will, Eric, Roderick, Brandon, Mark, And I just want to tell you all that it's a beautiful night. I went for a walk tonight, and the moon is like a quarter. Is it a quarter, Danny? Like a little quarter, a little sliver in the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really pretty, and it's really nice here in the valley. Very mild wind. And I just want to tell you, Mijo, that I'm good. I'm good, Mijo. Well, we went for ice cream, so that tells you that I'm good. Yeah, we went to Dairy Queen a few minutes ago. And we went to Walmart, and then we went to Dairy Queen, but there was a long line inside, and there was cars in the drive-thru, and I don't like going through the drive-thru. But we left, and then we ended up at Chick-fil-A picking up ice cream from Chick-fil-A. It's not as good as Dairy Queen, but anyway, we had ice cream. But I'm going to the dentist in the morning. I have to be there at 10, so I'll be leaving here like at 8:45. Hopefully I'll be back by 2. Hopefully I'll be back early. Yeah. But I'm good. I saw Theo here a few minutes ago. He came by. And I guess he just got off of work. And Theo Juan is good. He made it through the procedure that they did for him. I saw the girls posted that he's good. He did okay through whatever procedure they did for him, mijo. And I think Janie went out there to see them, and I'll be by tomorrow, God willing. I'll be by tomorrow. On my way in from Progreso, I'll stop at the hospital to visit with them for a bit. But we're good. That's all that's happening. I hope you talk to Frank, or at least try calling him. Diablos had told me that the guys won something last night at that casino place, at the place up in Sullivan. They had won some money. And she said she didn't win anything. But anyway, that's about it, mijo. Give me a buzz tomorrow. God willing, tomorrow, give me a call. And I love you, and I miss you, mijo. Okay? I'm fine. I'm good. Don't worry about me. Just keep us in your prayers. Just lift us up in your prayers, mijo. So much thing that's going on everywhere. Okay? Love you, miss you, and good night to everyone. Good night, Danny, Linda, David.
Good night, Lydia.
Good night.
Good night, Lydia.
Good night. Bye.
Bye. All right, y'all call 713-526-5738. Option number 2, to leave an in-person, well, maybe not in-person, but live on the air shout out. Okay, let's get to Eva.
Hey Trey, how are you? So I hope the reception is good enough today for you to hear the shout out this time. And I'll try to behave, so no cussing. Anyway, did you have the feast today? If so, what food did y'all have? In case it took place, I hope you had lots to eat. This weekend there is a street food festival here. I think it actually starts today. And they offer food from all over the world. I might go maybe to check it out, but I'm not sure because I don't have the money to get anything there. Also, from what I remember from the last time they did it, this stuff was really expensive. Yeah, normally I would have said a different word than stuff, but yeah, I do my best not to cuss, as promised. So, as you are that good at ensuring that I have my sunny days, could you maybe do something to help my shamrocks grow? Please, Daddy. Okay, cutie, as always, I wish you a great weekend and that it finally gets warmer. Be good, Trey. Bye.
Oh, she did very good not cussing. Very good. We appreciate that very much.
Yeah, but one thing she ought to realize, though, is even if his reception's not good and he can't get it on the radio, all he got to do is wait, and it'll be on the tablet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Woohoo!
Yeah, woohoo!
They've been doing real good about being on the tablet.
Yeah. Oh, well, now you did it.
Yeah, I probably cursed us.
Yeah, you did.
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not either. Because you know what? Y'all tell us when it doesn't upload.
Oh, I hear it.
Yeah, we hear about it.
All over the state,
Yeah.
all over the country.
Country, yeah, we do. All right, let's get to Carmela.
Good evening, Prison Show. Thank you for taking my call. I'd like to make 2 shout-outs. My first one is for Marcus Mullins at PAC 1. Hi, Marcus.
Carmela, make sure you don't say the whole name with the unit.
Oh, I'm sorry, I messed up. Okay. You want me to call back?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay. Let me say hello to Marcus at PAC 1. Hello, Marcus. I hope this finds you well. It's been a beautiful day. Supposed to be good this whole weekend. Finally, we got some good weather. I hope you're doing well. Keeping your chin up and putting your best foot forward, working your plan. I hope you're staying cool and comfortable, and hope you're having a blessed holy season, Lenten season. I'm sorry, and I just know that you're loved and you're thought about, and can't wait to see you in person one of these days. I sure could use your building skills. Father David is so busy that I don't want to ask him, but I need some things built. Oh well, this too shall pass. And you take care, and I hope to talk to you next week, and just have a wonderful week. And just know you're loved. My second shout out is for Bradley. It's a Garza East unit. Hi, Bradley. I hope this finds you doing well. Looks like you're in a new facility. I hope that's good news. I just found out this evening, checking to see where you were. I hope you're doing okay and keeping your chin up, keeping your head up, and working your plan. I know it gets kind of monotonous being in one room, but unfortunately that's the price we pay for messing up. Just keep your head up and put your best foot forward and just keep going forward, no backing up. I hope you're able to enjoy the weekend. The weather's beautiful. I didn't get out today, but I'm going to get out tomorrow because I'm hungry. Got to go buy some groceries. Just take care and just know you're loved. I do love you, Bradley. I hope to see you someday before. And just know you're loved. Take care, and I hope to talk to you next week. Thank you, Prison Show, for letting me talk, and I'm sorry I messed up. I'll remember next time.
That's okay.
And okay, everybody stay safe on the road going home, and have a blessed week.
You too. Have a great weekend.
What is this birthday everybody's talking about?
It's the Prison Show's birthday. It's the 46th birthday of the Prison Show.
Wow. That's awesome. Well, happy birthday, everybody. Have an extra piece of cake for me.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Let's do Eva Maria.
Good evening, everybody. This is Eva Maria from Germany. I have read that there is a lockdown on Polanski unit and possibly other units. I ignore whether it is still the case, and I wish you all the strength that you may need in this difficult time. And I would like to say I have looked up how far it is from my place to your place. It is 5,100 miles, but yet I feel connected somehow to you, and I pray for you, and I think on one hand it's a long distance, but on the other hand, in a way, we are all connected because we are all humans. And I would like to wish you all the best, all the strength that you need. Take little steps, and I do hope the lockdown will be finished soon. God bless you. I'm standing with you, Eva Maria.
Thank you, Eva Maria. Now, let's get to Caitlin.
Hola, Beto. How are you? I hope you're in good health, spirits, staying safe, and that you're smiling. As for me, all is good. I'm here with Belle, still at home. I'm just about to go into work in a minute, and I don't know whether you hear the pitter-patter of Belle's feet, but yeah, here she is. I think she's coming in to say hello to you. Are you saying hi? Yeah? Yeah, today, as I said, I'm just on my way into work, so that's the only plan for today. Other than that, yeah, things are okay. It's at the moment, the day is nice, so fingers and toes crossed, it stays that way, and yeah, I think hopefully spring is here. Yeah, so please know you're my heart, thoughts, and prayers. And I'm sending you big hugs and kisses, and so is Belle, because right as she's here. I also want to give a big shout out to the guys, Eric, Mark, Will, Debo, and Rudy. Hope you all are doing good. Send you all hugs too, and yeah, Belle is saying hi to you all as well. So good night, sweet dreams, everyone, and please stay safe. And to everybody at the Prison Show, a big, big thank you for making this happen.
All right. Now, I have a big greeting from Big Lou in heaven. Yeah, his sister Delia wanted to give a shout out to everyone, and just wanted to tell y'all that she says hello. She loves them all. She thinks of you all often, and she prays for y'all too. And of course, greetings from Big Lou in heaven. Yeah, greetings from Big Lou.
I miss him.
Yeah, we miss him. All right, let's get to John with Prison Nation. Hey, John.
Hey. Hello, Danny. Hello, Cowboy Dave, Linda, everybody in Texas, everyone on death row, everyone in the Prison Nation, everywhere. I'm calling from Ohio, from the Midwest. I'm in Toledo. And I just wanted to give a shout out to everyone that's incarcerated. Ava Marie spoke about how she's 3,000 miles away and stuff. I'm not quite that far away, but it just shows that the reach of the Prison Show and how that can bring about change and action and connect people. The same with Allen Lynn Penn. I looked that up, and I'm checking that out, and it's just I appreciate so much that the Prison Show and the Death Row Angels and everyone that calls in and participates. Not sure about that CO using a burrito there. I don't know, but anyhow. Another caller, well, this is happening in Michigan. I don't know if everyone out there has heard about this, but there's been another police shooting in Grand Rapids, Michigan. First, a Grand Rapids police officer shot Patrick Loyola in the back of his head, and now they've shot another person. They claim in the back as he was laying on the ground after sicking dogs on him, and I just that's just a shame, no matter how you look at it. I talk a lot about policing because I believe that, the problem with mass incarceration in the United States leads the world in mass incarceration, and it all begins with policing. Before anyone goes to prison or to jail, there's somewhere a police involved. And when you have police in the communities shooting, killing, punching, tasing, people for little or no reasons, that's a problem. People need to stand up and, in my opinion, take a stand for that, And another thing, virtually every day, I see, the Michigan Innocent Project, Ohio Innocent Project, some conviction integrity unit somewhere, someone is exonerated. Okay, they've done 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and they get exonerated. Some of these people are on death row, and then they get exonerated. Okay, so just think about that. These are the people that were exonerated that we know about, but there's so many more that are not exonerated that we never hear about, okay? And they're dying in prison, LWOP, life without parole. It's just death by incarceration. Last but not least, I want to touch on the topic of administrative segregation, because I've been in quite a few discussions and chats lately talking about the detrimental and harmful effects of administrative segregation. Years ago, I read in the book by Jack Henry Abbott, and it was co-authored by Norman Mailer. He published Jack Henry Abbott's Prison Letters, and Abbott, he wrote in the book that if you kept someone, a dog, in a segregation cell under the same conditions that you keep, people on death row or prisoners and stuff like that, you would call the Humane Society. That person would be charged with cruelty to animals, but yet you could, keep a grown man or woman or someone in indefinite segregation without sight, sound, loud banging, cutting, all this, and it creates PTSD. And these are some action topics that I've been talking about lately. So I want to give a shout out to the people in Michigan, Sandersville, Deuce, Jake, Crystal Clark. She's a woman at Huron Valley Correctional Facility. She still has black mold growing in her ears. They're still fighting to close the women's prison down. Legislation has been passed. Death penalty advocates, now that the Ohio governor, it's his last term, we got, I can't pronounce his name, but Via Swami or something, he's Viatek or something, I can't pronounce his name, but he's coming in. He wants to get rid of some of the state universities in Ohio. That's his campaign. He thinks we have too many, and he'd rather build prisons and bring back the death penalty than we need education. We don't need to close universities. We need to get people off of death row and get people out of prison. So thank you to everyone that's listening. Thank you. Appreciate you. And everyone have a good night. Thank you for allowing me to speak. Good night.
Thank you, John. Have a great weekend. All right. I think we already did Caitlin. So how about Mike? Maybe?
Hello, this is Mysterious Mike doing the shout-outs for the Historic Prison Show. Here's my shout-outs to Guys of Texas, Guy Alexander, Jamie Cuppett, Stephen Russell, Stephen McGee. Shout-out for Philip Perez. Shout-out for Jovan, Matt, Thomas, Edward Reeves, Adam Wilkerson. Shout out for Aaron Vasquez. Shout out for Haas. Shout out for Keith Money. Tasha wants me to do a shout out for Payday. Shout out for Curtis Robertson. Shout out for Jesse Cortez. Shout out for Raymond Lee Cart. And a special shout out to Clarence Bowman. Hopefully you're doing much better. And you can continue to write to Mysterious Mike in care of David Collingsworth, and I'll write you back. And I hope everybody is enjoying the vernal equinox, the first day of spring. The weather's going to start warming up. Yee-haw. And hope everybody has a good first day of spring weekend. And now back to the prison show, the historic prison show, the Mighty 90 KPFT. Adios.
You know, I'm offended that Mike did not mention it was our birthday. Prison show's birthday. I am offended, Mike.
World famous prison show, but yet we couldn't even get a happy birthday.
I know. What the hell, Mike?
Hey, at least Terry brought us pizza.
I know. I know. He brought us pizza, and we get nothing from Mysterious Mike.
And he thinks Stephen Russell's still in prison.
Yeah. You know what? I'm Mike, you're not mysterious. You're not. All right. It seems that Lupe has been holding for a little while, so let's get to Lupe. Hey, Lupe.
Yes, hi. Well, first of all, I'm going to say happy birthday.
Thank you.
She don't want us talking smack about her.
And then I'm going to, I think the gentleman's name was John, that I was mentioning of how sad it is when somebody's shot in the back. It doesn't matter who it is that's shooting in the back. I mean, what's the explanation behind that?
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, that is so sad. That's cowardly. But anyway, I'm calling in to do a shout out.
Popo, they're not cowardly.
Yeah,
Well, if they're shooting somebody in the back, it doesn't matter if they have a...
John Wayne wouldn't do that.
I mean, come on. There's no explanation for shooting somebody in the back. Was it self-defense? How? Anyway, my shout-out is for Isidro de la Cruz in the Plonsky unit. And I just wanted to let him know that I just came in from out of town. I had to step out of town to go visit my granddaughter, and because she wasn't doing well, so I did miss my other granddaughter that came into town for the weekend. I had to miss them, and I did get to see my family just for a few minutes, but I had to leave that same day that they got here that night. But I am back home now. I just got dropped off. And I'm back home and just wanted to let you know that I'm doing okay. Everybody's doing okay. Also, I wanted to let you know that your mama and your dad came, and oh my God, they helped me out so much the past week. They came and did so much work around the house and my yard and everything, and I'm so grateful, and may God bless them. And also, keep you in my prayers, Isidro, and just, well... And that was all I needed to say, and I guess I will call next week.
Well, thank you, Lupe. I hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you so much. The same to you all, and thank you very much for allowing this and being able to help us communicate with our loved ones. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Same to you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, let's get to Kiki.
Hi, this message is for Rodney at the Polunsky unit. Hey Rodney, it's Kiki, just calling in to wish you a good night. Let you know I'm thinking of you, missing you already. You and I just got off the phone. Can't wait to hear your voice again tomorrow. I love you, baby. I'm just getting ready to lay down, and yes, I will be on tonight listening in with you. I love you. Hopefully you didn't forget today's Friday. Anyways, I will talk to you tomorrow noon my time, 2 your time. I love you, baby. Have a good night. Big hugs and kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you, baby. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a great night, Prison Show. Wonderful weekend, wonderful week, and I will call in again next Friday. Thank you.
Big kisses again. She gave him some big kisses. All right. You and I aren't getting big kisses, Linda.
I got one in a letter today.
Oh my God.
Rub it in, Linda.
Yeah,
Rub it in.
I know. Linda's getting kisses. Athena's
It's
getting
because she's
shoes.
showing her feet.
Yeah, clearly. Athena's getting shoes. Linda's getting kisses.
No, he said he likes older women, and I'm old.
You're seasoned.
Seasoned, yes. He said I've always been attracted to older women, and that's why I love you so much.
Come on, y'all. Come on. Of course, I can't say anything because I got one that he loves seasoned women with mileage. And I'm like, excuse me? Mileage? All right, let's get to Jason. Hey, Jason.
Well, good evening, Madam Danny. Kisses, Mama Linda. Sorry, Mama
Thank
Linda.
you, Jason.
Yes. And Cowboy Dave. I just don't know how to follow that. I'll follow it with a very big happy birthday to the Prison Show. 46 years, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
46 years.
Listener-sponsored radio. That's got to be a record, right?
And in 45 states from sea to shining sea across the fruited plain, right?
That's right.
Congratulations
Right.
on that amazing achievement. It is me, everyone. It is Jason, your virtual mentor, and it is good to be back on the air together with you all again. So my shout outs to my brothers at the Walls unit, to Eric and to Buddy and to Corey and to all the guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning to the Ferguson unit trustee camp mentoring team as well. I'll see you guys. Also look forward to it. The Kairos team at the Ellis unit. Hey guys, again, sorry I missed you, but looking forward to getting back and joining you again soon for another service. A special shout out and my condolences as well to you, Dennis 3RD, on the loss of your son. You are in my prayers for sure. Shout out as well to my brother, Mr. McGee. Don't have, this is just going to be a short little, just kind of something thought-provoking for everyone tonight, you guys, men and women who can hear me. Let me leave you with this. Let me ask, what kind of man or woman do you want to be? What kind of man or woman does your family need you to be when you get home? What kind of husband or wife or mother or father do your kids need from you? What kind of son or daughter does your family need you to be? And what are the changes that you're making now so you can be that person when you're released? Now, along with that, my verse tonight is out of Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you will be able to test and approve of what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. By the way, as Cowboy Dave knows, I am going to be back in the studio live and on camera next week doing an in-person mentor moment. I've already got that one planned. It's going to be a good one. So, guys, make sure to tune in for that. I'll be in studio for the first time in 3 years, believe it or not, joining everyone. So I look forward to speaking with everyone next week. Have a good night.
We look forward to it, Jason. See you next week.
All right. Bye-bye.
Good night. All right, y'all. Hey, heads up at the Polunsky unit. Do y'all know who I talked to today? I talked to Big Bird. Yeah, Big Bird is just wishing y'all all, grace, and she prays for y'all. She misses y'all. So heads up to everyone at the Polunsky unit who remembers Big Bird. Yeah, I talked to her today. Yeah, she's awesome. We all loved her.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Who wants to leave a shout out? Who wants to do it?
Who?
Who?
I guess it's Linda's turn, isn't it?
Well, let's Athena.
Athena.
Can you turn her mic on?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Listen to her clear in her throat.
Okay, am I on?
You are on. Girl, you on.
Sherman.
You gotta speak up.
Hello. Okay, Sherman at the Power Ledge unit. Jesse at the Michaels unit. Pete, he had a really cool card in there. Amazing art at the Ramsey. Yeah?
Ramsey, yeah.
And Ronnie at Polunsky. Thank you guys for your letters.
Yeah, she's going to get some shoes out of this.
Yeah, I absolutely hope so, yeah.
Keep rubbing it in there, Athena. Some shoes. Okay. I want to give a big shout out to T. Irvin. T. Irvin, hey. Really enjoyed our visit last week. And a big shout out to just Jay over at the Win Unit. Hey, Jay. I was telling David and Linda about how much you've been enjoying the prison show the last few months. I told them that it was all because of me.
Oh, gosh.
It's me.
Jeez. And he just changed the channel.
I know, yeah. He just flipped it off, yeah.
He just flipped you off?
Yeah, probably. I didn't say that. But just wanted to give y'all some big shout-outs. And, of course, Rexalicious. Hey, Rexalicious. And CJ. And Big Head. Great big hugs to you. I hope it worked out. I'm pretty sure it did. But great big hugs to you. And I will see you very, very soon.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. I want to say a shout out to Jesse Davis II and Jesse Davis III. That's
Wow.
father and son.
All right.
No, father and I'm not sure.
Two people named Jesse Davis.
Yeah, one is the second and one's the third. John Banos, Karen Otis, Hauser, non-binary Nubian. I'm not sure. That's what it says. His name is Hauser, non-binary Nubian.
Isn't that a Canadian slur?
Hoser.
Okay, I don't know.
That's questionable there, Linda.
I'm not sure.
Non-binary.
Non-binary. I'm not sure if is that what I am?
You are.
I am? Okay.
You are.
I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. I'm non-binary.
Oh my God! Now we're gonna get the letters.
Bryant Kendrick, Andrew Tenney, Marcus Robinson, Deshaun Truitt, Charles Richard, Kevin Jackson. I got that sweet letter from Kevin Jackson. It's very sweet. You would be jealous, Danny.
I would be?
Yes.
What the hell? Why am I not getting?
I don't know, but he likes older women. Amelia Breckenridge, Greg Woodard, Coy Simpson, Michael Turner, Michael Faulkner, Alonzo Harden, William F. Owen Sr., Paul DeVoe, Emmanuel Etienne, Dennis Price, Robert Robertson, Big Flo, Iron Thunderhorse, Bill Sims, CJ, Jaime Cole, Tyrone Williams, Will Spear, Richard Fallon, Ronald Haskell, Franklin Davis, Chauncey Bolton, Lucky Ward, David Wood, Gregory Allen, Kelsey Young, Jory Caruso, Aaron James Holt, Gustavo Guzman, Kelvin Rivers, Joey Vila, David Tripoline, Sebastian Vargas, Garland Harper, Tyrone Jamal Williams, James May, Albert Palmer, Thomas Craig, Jesus Salazar, Jason Ray Smith, Adolph Dela Cruz, and Pete Signs.
Good for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, he wrote me. I haven't talked to him in ages.
Well, good for you. Talk to him. Talk to him, girl.
I will.
Talk to him. All right, David.
What do you want me to say? Happy birthday to us.
Happy birthday to us.
Yeah. Can you believe it's 46 years?
I cannot believe. And 56 years for KPFT.
Yeah. And somebody better come get some crawfish.
Yeah.
When is that shindig anyway?
March the 29th from 1 to 5.
There you go.
Yeah.
Y'all come on. I guess they have to get online on kpft.org.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's where you get the address. And
They've been asking for volunteers. I think they still need like 12 more volunteers.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I want to shout out to, we'll start out with 3RD, Mr. Dennis Richardson, Arian Medina, Bill Sims, Charles Flores, Cornelius Robinson, Dennis Price. You know that song we played, the break song? Dennis played that at a talent show, and he said that whenever they're watching movies at movie night, that they show his video.
Oh, really?
So that's why I played that.
Oh.
But remember, whenever he sang in the studio, he had Canyon with him. So I've got a version somewhere on my computer at home that's got Canyon singing too. You remember that, Miss Linda?
Yes, I do. I wish Kenyon would come on our show.
Yeah, I tried to get him, and his grandma said that he's acting like he's shy. He can do TikToks, but she don't know that she can get him to come in here and actually sing on the radio.
I bet I could get him to sing.
Well, why don't you try?
I'm going to try.
All right.
I'm going to give him a call tomorrow.
Then we're going to shout out to Douglas Rivera, Jay Van Story,
Woohoo!
Jeremy Adler, Joe Ramirez, Kenny Morissette, Kenny Travis, Paul Sims, he's out of Arkansas, Pete Sines, Roderick Johnson, Rodney Reed, Sharon, Sonny Wilson, Will Spear, and Clinton Young. Your little girl kept me up late last night. She just kept on. She's moaning, and I'm trying to figure it out.
Aw.
She'll lay down and she'll lay down.
She misses him.
I think it's going to be her time of the month.
Oh, she's in heat.
She's not quite there yet, but she's fixing to be. She's probably got cramps and getting grumpy.
And we have Miss Patty on the phone.
Well, let's get her.
Let's get Miss Patty. Let's see.
Thank you so much. I didn't realize what time it was. They said out it for my nephew Beto. Migo, everybody's fine here, as well as we can be, Migo. I'm sure your mom told you Tio Juan is in the hospital, but Tia Gracie says right now he's stable. So I'm sure she gave you an update on that. And then the kids are good. I won on bingo, Migo, last week, and I won. And we played that game that Edward showed us, what is it, left, right, center, and I also won.
Wow.
So I came home like with $24. I was so excited. I hadn't won in over 3 months, mijo. But anyway, your Theo got home safely. He's working the late shift right now. We're having an audit at work, so we're really busy. We'll have to turn it in right before Easter. But God is good, mijito. Hello to Big Will, Jeff, Rudy, Juan. All of you guys, we're praying for everyone. I thought of Rodrigo this week, mijo. His sister never called me back. And I don't know their phone number anymore. I guess it's on one of my old phones. But I thought about Big Lou also. So, just, their families are still in my prayers always. I love you, mijo. I miss you. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye, Patty.
Bye, Patty. Have a great weekend.
Bye. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later. Bye-bye. Yep. She's beeping.
Beeping.
Man, I got a whole list of folks that have been getting out. Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
Adam Watt, Andrew Westbrook, Brian Smith, Cara Grimes, Christopher Ring, Curtis Henderson, Curtis Otto, David Easley, David Horn, and David Weller. For some reason, it jumps all the way down to Gustavo Sanchez, Jamal Fisher, and Juan Vertigo. They all went home. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome. And before I forget, y'all tell your people that the TDCJ Summit is going to be in Dallas on May the 16th.
And the prison show will be on PBS starting March 22nd.
Yeah.
Yep.
What time is it going to be? Do you know?
It's on it's on like an app. It's on demand. You can watch it anytime you want, I think.
Oh, really?
It's not like it just comes on plain old Channel 8. It's actually a show made in Texas.
That's the name of the show.
That's the name. Yep, that's the name of the show. And our episode will be on, March 22nd. Athena was looking at the app. She might know more than we do. It's on like the Texas app, and it's on the Rocky Mountain. Isn't that what I said last week?
I think, yes.
Rocky Mountain PBS.
Yeah.
So if you're in either one of those regions, or if you've got a VPN and you can make your computer look like you're coming from those regions,
yeah,
you can watch us.
Then you can watch us. That's right. That's right. And again, get something done. Go to the TDCJ Summit, man. We're going to be there. I'm going to be there, but you know.
I plan on being there.
The more people, the better. Get the word out. Let people know. Let them know at TDC what's going on.
Yep.
The only way to do it is show up.
The only way to do it is to do it. Joanne says she's going to be there.
Woohoo!
So we'll all have our prison show shirts on.
That's
Woo-hoo.
right.
All right. Y'all come see us. And maybe we can go to tacos. You think Gloria will want to go to that same place?
No. Don't even get me
But
started.
Dave liked it.
Oh, I know you. The two Davids love that place.
Oh, I don't know. I had my back to everybody. Dave was holding the door open for people and stuff.
Yeah, the women were dressed in G-strings and the nips were almost hanging out. And I'm like, oh my
I couldn't believe Gloria.
Yeah, Gloria's the one that suggested. Gloria suggested
She said, well, I said, do you know what kind of place that is? She said, well, they got tacos. Well, yeah, they got tacos. All right.
Yeah, they do.
In more ways than one.
In more ways than one. Taco. What was the name of that place?
Los Ojos or something like that.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
that's
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Athena, you know what that
Yeah. She must like tacos too.
Yeah.
We were overdressed that day.
All right. Look, we appreciate y'all tuning in. It's been a great show, and we can laugh and joke all night. But we're going to let Skylar Dawn come on with damage control. She went off with what are the beats or whatever. Yeah. She was jamming tonight, so hopefully she'll be jamming on damage control too. So y'all stay tuned. We appreciate you tuning in. Y'all have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's loving high school. He's out there blocking for JV. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you give a least. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. It's prison radio. From Paris to Polanski, bonjour, be more. In my dreams I can see your freedom. I will hold you once more. To the men with no visitors, no money on the